What's up, humans? It's Steven, and it's time for the final 2 episodes of Season 1 of X-Men 97. Let's get it. I forgot Bastion had emotion. There she is. There she is. And Forge is here too. Man, Jubilee's been through a lot this season.
What did you expect was going to happen when you tossed him to school?
I wanted you two to be free.
And what would freedom have gotten us? I still would have had to send Nathan to the future. I'd still be pulled into dealing with Bastion or Magneto or whoever else threatened the world.
That was my fear. That you would help build a world where mutants could live however they wish, but that you would never allow yourself to enjoy it.
Damn, just like Charles.
Because just like you, I'm right back here.
You guys are more alike than you think.
Much has happened, Fräulein. Trask survived. And so did...
Remy?
Magneto.
Roro, you're back!
Hey, we need to call up
Your power.
Colossus and have him help rebuild the mansion.
Without warning, Magneto's thrown the entire planet back centuries.
Damn.
Field dying even now. When the sun sets tonight, it sets on the future.
Damn. Can we call Scarlet Witch up?
Rogue, you're going with me and Blue Team to find Magneto. Storm and Jean will lead Gold Team.
Ah, they're splitting up into blue and gold. I love it. Oh, man.
Once Bastion is no longer a threat, I believe Magnus will be open to turning the power back on.
Charles described Bastion as a technopath.
And this mnemonic scrambler shut down Jean's powers when she was the Dark Phoenix.
So we calibrate
Oh, shit.
Bastion's frequency and sever his hold over the primes.
Oh, my God. I love that callback.
We can use neutralizer technology to permanently disable his control of Prime.
This is hella unethical, though.
Okay, no neutralizer.
Exactly. Yeah. Good. Good call, Storm.
As much as he wanted to escape the bayou, he knew our lives are about what bits of us we leave behind and what we carry into the future. Maybe if you saw us as people and not students, you'd have realized that.
Damn. Everybody got beef with Professor X now.
Heavens, Magnus!
He said, so I heard you back, Charles, and you ain't even dropped me a line? What's up with that?
When you abandoned us for your Shia Bird Queen, you asked me to walk your path. Are you prepared to walk mine?
We have a plan to stop Bastion, but we must also repair Earth.
How many more of your bones will pave the way to Xavier's future? We have gotten here by walking this man's path.
We are not gods, Magnus!
Gods abandon those who believe in them.
None of you were there the day Genosha fell. Who dies next, Professor?
Damn.
Morph was barely on the team 30 minutes before we tossed them to the wolves.
Shit.
I will not see any more mutants die.
Damn. This feels like X-Men First Class.
Jean, Madeline. But what I know for certain is that they're two of the strongest people I've ever known. Trust her. And, son.
Let me guess. Be careful.
No.
Kick ass.
Give him hell.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey. Almost forgot.
I don't think I've ever seen Cable smile before.
A war or a circus?
What'd you expect? Black leather?
Oh my God. What a callback. That's perfect.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
They approach. Open the silo.
Oh Oh shit.
Bastion must be powering their circuitry using his technopathy.
All this change, it's all the same. Let us do what we do. Believe, not in a dream or our gifts, but in each other.
Make them mind your weather, sister.
And them weather your mind.
Jean Grey and Storm are the two best sisters ever put to film. In my book, they are. Golly.
Try as you might, X-Men. You cannot stop me and my kind.
Nice. The Hulk was the appropriate one to go for. Damn. Oh, is he being fastball special by Jean? That's amazing.
Let me lend you a hand, friend. Pose the question, what is the sound of one hand clapping?
Oh, yo, this kind of sick, bro. I don't get to see Mr. Sinister fight that often. No!
If you ask nicely, I can tell you when I switched you.
Oh, yes, please tell us.
Madeline fights with me today.
Strike! Oh! Oh! Damn! Everything but the kitchen sink.
Time out, sugar. You're playing to kill.
Damn, it's so crazy seeing the X-Men go against Rogue.
Hey, I'm sorry, Jubes. You okay?
It's too late to say sorry, bro.
Oh, how I've waited to say these two words to you, old friend.
F you.
Shut up.
Oh, God.
His helmet! I must hijack his powers to repair Earth.
Xavier's brats have breached the base. We must retreat.
Oh, it's Morph. Damn, that would have been a hell of a bait and switch. But he's way too smart for that. Not again!
I was waiting for you to bring me what I want.
Cable. He has unfinished business with Nathan.
Sinister's controlling you just like he controlled your mother.
Oh, shit.
Was a world-class telekinetic, just like you. Stuff tends not to skip a generation.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, shoot!
Scott, I love you.
Hey, yo, what? He got the helmet off.
You've left me no choice, Magnus.
Damn!
I'm sorry, sir. Gold Team still needs more time.
Oh! Oh! Oh no! Don't do it!
You're a traitor to your race.
Please don't crush his head.
And in a lot of wars, bub, the brave always die first.
Wolverine being the one to be Magneto is one thing I've never seen in my life. Ah! No way! It ends right. I ain't doing no discussion. We just getting right to the next one. What's up, humans? Now that we've reached the end of this series, I need your help in deciding what I react to next. On the screen are a couple of things I'm considering checking out, and I want you to comment down below which one you want me to watch. And be sure to like each comment that has the one that you chose, because what I'm going to do is total up all the comments and the likes, and whoever has the most is going to be the series I check out next. Alright, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you all in the next series. Oh shit, this is the bar in Germany.
And if indeed mutants exist,
They don't.
why wouldn't they use their abilities to make the world better for all people?
Be mindful not to sound like you actually are a mutant.
What if I were?
Run and hide.
He said, I already seen what being different in this life gets you, bruh.
Telepathy, mind reader, likely can control them too. Bend their will.
Metal. It bends to my will.
Welcome to your mind, Magnus.
Oh my god, is he really gonna do it? This goes against everything Xavier stands for. Why has Silver Samurai just been watching this entire time? Okay, I've been saying this since the animated series. It feels like they're building up to Onslaught.
Ability of my vision.
Damn, they brought everybody in.
Buggy stillborns flapping upstream, draining yourselves dry so that the tide can more easily...
Wow, they literally killed Jean.
To protect humanity, I must protect humanity from itself. From the hearts that suffer.
Damn, they even in Wakanda.
An underdog. From seeing themselves in those who would use their same hearts against them.
It's literally Judgment Day.
How many times did you fail to stop me? Fail to save your carbon copy mothers?
200.
Damn. I knew he had been coming back over and over again.
Cable will stop at nothing to undo the one true future. But he is as blind as his deadbeat dad and as doomed as it.
Oh, Jean. Anytime you throw her underwater, she always comes back.
Thing about my mom.
Oh, it's Madeline. No, it's Jean. Okay. Woo! The Phoenix is eternal, dumbass.
I am Phoenix!
Damn right you are.
Hank was right.
It's nice to see Cloak and Dagger show up.
Defend your master.
She said, we'll have none of that, Sinister.
All this mutant DNA you stole to stay duct taped together, young and relevant.
Oh, shoot.
But the Phoenix burns away the obsolete, the underbrush of our fears and insecurities.
Please, no.
Oh, wow.
Show me my face.
You don't want to see, bruh.
Looks the same to me.
The Phoenix force is gone now, but I could feel it deep inside, pulling me back.
You're always connected with the Phoenix. I knew it couldn't be that easy.
Think, Nathan. I could have used sleighs, camps, or death marches.
Oh! 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 Nothing more disrespectful than getting slapped around with your own arm. Yo, that's tight. This is some overhaul shit.
Don't you dare break her heart. Be the best at what you do. Heal.
Hell yeah.
Where's Nathan?
Scott, the scrambler worked, but Bastion, he
hurt him.
Jean.
Nah, he hurt his prosthetic arm.
My psychic attack shattered Magnus's psyche. I must restore it before the pain consumes his mind.
Bastion's inbound to you. He intends to bring asteroid M down on Earth. He's more than flesh or metal. More than unstoppable. Bastion is the future incarnate.
Dang.
Hey, we both know how this will go for me. Like, just learned my powers yesterday, so, well, you know.
Oh wow, he's saying I'm gonna die today.
His name was Gambit.
Remember it! Oh! Two-piece with the biscuit. The thunderclap. That's hard.
Roberto da Costa, the disowned heir.
The name's Sunspot.
Let's go.
You've got more flair.
Nice.
Vote yes, and you best pray our children read their textbooks more than their Bibles. For only history could be conned into forgiving us.
Yeah, you failed, Captain America. You should have taken Rogue up on her offer.
While the tide of our past can drag us under, it also carries us to others who are fighting their own current. Rogue? Yes. People like Rogue, who help us stay afloat.
Rogue and all his children were on that boat. That was cool.
It's too cold. I'll drown.
I have you, Magnus. I'll always have you. Even if I'm pulled under too. Together, we will resurface.
This feels like Inception going into limbo trying to get out. Oh shoot, gravity bomb. Damn, this goes so hard. Okay, the punch dimension can stand up to it. I like it. Oh, full blast.
Behold my family.
Beast? Yes, sir!
Stand down, team. We're gonna do what we've been telling humanity to do for years.
Accept him?
Future.
And embrace it.
What?
I massacre you freaks and you're recruiting me? You're suicidal. Humanity is going extinct.
No, they're having babies. And more of them like us.
Humanity would rather die than have kids like us.
No. The Magneto protocols.
He said, I'm dying with my family, bitch. Okay, okay, we need the Avengers to get up and stop this thing from hitting the Earth. We can't just fire missiles at it and be done with it.
Hey, are there other means to restore Asteroid M's orbit?
Theoretically, yes.
I'll stay back and try blowing this place up with my blasts.
Scott, you'll die.
That's what you would do.
It's what she has done. I was going to say.
If we all work in perfect unison, we may just spare our world a dinosaur's fate.
Nathan.
Whoa, they're not planning on coming back from this, are they?
Nathan, I always swore I'd never repeat my father's mistake.
What mistake?
Not saying goodbye.
Those rebel leaders I told you about in the future. Rambling about the adventures of the X-Men. I belonged in those stories too, growing up, fighting alongside.
You were.
Wow, he wanted to be a part of it.
I'll tell you, those legends really didn't do my folks justice.
Say goodbye, say goodbye.
Your mother told me you had my eyes.
Oh, shit.
They're good eyes.
And now they're yours. I love you, son. Okay, Jean, it's time.
Damn, they're not planning to come back from this. Holy shit, it's literally what the Avengers did in Sokovia.
She can't say it, but I can.
I love you, Logan.
Stay with me.
Charles.
Yes. A dream that made us a family. And like that dream, any family worth having
is worth fighting for.
Damn.
Remember what he was meant to do.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love seeing Magneto get his fire reignited. It never gets old, man. Ah. What? What?
Howdy.
Bishop.
We're walking in here like we're friends.
Oh,
We are,
we're
fool.
friends, Daniel. Just not yet.
The X-Men are dead.
Luckily, this ain't our first time at the X-Men are dead rodeo. About where and more when.
Okay, so it is time related.
Something or someone yanked our friends through time.
Hmm.
We gotta go rescue the X-Men.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, Apocalypse? Or is it Kang? Both would be here around this time.
Where are we?
Damned if I know. Dang asteroid exploded. Now we're here.
Yo, they're everywhere. What?
We're not alone.
Right, Mom.
Okay, this is starting to feel like some Kang shit. There's Apocalypse in Sabanur.
Perhaps our recently rescued friend holds the answers to our location.
Y'all know who he is.
I sense no need to be afraid.
Nathan.
Shit.
What is your name?
In Sabanur.
My name
Yeah.
is El Sabanur.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. What? Yo. So before we start the discussion, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Bree, who suggested that I react to X-Men the Animated Series and X-Men 97. She's a huge X-Men fan, and so if it weren't for her, these reactions would not exist. So I have to say thank you, Bree. Shout out to you. You're an amazing person. I loved both of these series so much. It's gonna be hard for me to choose one over the other. I know I've seen varying mixed opinions. I've seen people say the X-Men 97 blows X-Men the Animated Series out of the water. I've seen people say that they don't like X-Men 97 quite as much as they like X-Men the Animated Series. You know, I think everyone's valid in their opinion. But for me, I don't think there's really any rating one over the other. Like X-Men 97, I feel like did exactly what it was supposed to do. It just feels like a natural progression of X-Men the Animated Series. This literally does feel like season 6 of X-Men the Animated Series, just almost 30 years later. And I like that. Like, I think it literally took just about everything that X-Men the Animated Series did, and then they raised it to a level artistically. I don't know. It just, so whereas X-Men the Animated Series was the realization of the X-Men comics come to life, this is a progression on that, or this is kind of an upgrade on that. It's literally taking what we as comic readers experience in our minds when we're reading the comics and we're seeing the still frames, and it just amplifies it to 1,000, and it allows us to see it in visual in front of us. So yeah, I really see them as the same show, just a natural progression. But I love it so much. Like, there were some things in this whole finale that I found to be quite interesting that I really appreciated. First, I want to start with Charles Xavier. So, due to the live action films, most people who don't necessarily read the comics, they view Charles Xavier as this super upstanding guy, you know, who's always on the right side of things, who you can trust no matter what. However, comic readers know that Charles Xavier is a deeply flawed character. He does not make the right choice all the time. And over the course of the years, there have been many times when the members of the X-Men have grown frustrated with him, even to the point where Cyclops actually kills him in Avengers vs. X-Men. There are a lot of things. There's a lot of depth to Charles Xavier, and a lot of that comes from unfortunately his mission and his desire to see humans and mutants walk side by side, and him wishing for there to be no bloodshed throughout, but he constantly underestimates the human nature, essentially, to be afraid, human nature to be afraid of oblivion, human nature, the will and the want to survive, and anytime seeing something that absolutely threatens your survival or threatens you to be summoned to oblivion, it's going to be very hard for people to get over that. And that's exactly what the mutants and the X-Men represent. They represent the next stage of evolution, and that terrifies a lot of people, and it's so hard to meet terror and fear with love. You know, we like to believe that love conquers all, and in a perfect world it does, and in many situations it does, but it doesn't always win. And you see that over the course of Marvel Comics with Professor Xavier, and you see his flaws a lot more. And I like that X-Men 97 really, especially with this ending portion of the show, really kind of showed, you know, Professor Xavier is not always right. Professor Xavier is not always the best guy in the room. He has flaws just like everybody else, and sometimes his flaws really lead to a lot of death and destruction, unfortunately. And then you have the flip side. You have Magneto, who a lot of people have been saying Magneto was right. And in many ways, yeah, I do believe Magneto was right, but I think Magneto was more so right in every time he tried to remove mutants from the equation. Every time he tried to take his people somewhere where they don't have to deal with humanity, he was right in that sense, you know, just separating the hostility. However, each time the humans, you know, encroached on the liberties of the mutants and went where the mutants were. And so it's just so interesting to see those two opposing ideologies. And then also what this, you know, this final episode really made me think of, which I had never really thought of before. Their backgrounds have a lot to do with, you know, their mission, where as Magneto has come from an oppressed background. All he's known since, you know, the beginning is oppression. Like, he understands, basically for him, it's concrete that if you're different in this world, you're going to be oppressed. If you're not what the current power base desires, then you will be oppressed. And the only way to not be oppressed is to become the current power base. Whereas Charles Xavier's privilege sometimes blinds him to the realities of such situations. And because Charles Xavier grew up in privilege, he desires to share that privilege with everyone. He understands how nice it is to live in privilege, and he wants everyone to feel that way. But, you know, at the end of the day, you can preach all day long, but unless humanity can come to a collective understanding, a lot of times your words will be lost in the wind. So I think this series, especially the finale, did a phenomenal job of that. Another thing I think it did a phenomenal job of is, if you haven't read comics, or if you don't read comics, I really feel like they gave everyone a bit of a crash course in the last 30 years of X-Men. Particularly these last 3 episodes really morphed together quite a few storylines, and from my perspective, they morphed elements from a lot of storylines over the past 30 years, even some of the most recent storylines. I mean, they took Operation Zero Tolerance and essentially, which is a storyline in Marvel Comics, and essentially turned it into the Judgment Day storyline, which is a more recent storyline in which the Eternals come to the conclusion that all mutation and all humans are of the same gene, and everyone must be exterminated, essentially. And we started seeing bits of that here with Bastion. Also, you have Fall of X, which is eventually leads into the machines believing that both the mutants and the humans must be exterminated. And so essentially Bastion was that placeholder, where his prime directive was extinction for everybody. Essentially, like, you know, the next age is here, which is machines. And so yeah, I just think that I don't feel like I have the time to go into every single thing that I saw or everything that I noticed, but I just feel like there was a lot that they took. I feel like they've been throwing hints ever since X-Men the Animated Series. I feel like they've been throwing hints to Onslaught, which I feel like could come out in the next season of X-Men Animated, of X-Men 97, which is the merging of the dark sides of both Charles Xavier and Magneto. I feel like them having that sort of mind meld moment where Charles Xavier had to drag Magneto back, I feel like there can be lasting repercussions to that, and there can be the creation of Onslaught quite possibly in the next season. Speaking of the next season, who do we think yanked them through time? My first guess is Kang the Conqueror, because if you look at it, we're dealing with Kang the Conqueror's color scheme. It's purple and blue and green. When it kind of does that, when it kind of dissipates, and even the little sparkles that come after are green and blue. So that kind of, I feel like that's Kang the Conqueror. It's either Kang the Conqueror or Doctor Doom. Essentially, I will be more into the idea. I will be more leaning towards Kang the Conqueror, but considering what's happened in the MCU and how they've turned course, and I'm going with Doctor Doom, I'm gonna say it's possibly Doctor Doom. But them getting yanked out of time, that's very interesting, especially when you consider that let's say Team Blue got yanked to the past, and Team Gold, Jean and Scott, got yanked to the future. Which also, by the way, I love the fact that they split in the gold and blue. X-Men fans, you know what that means. I don't know, man. I've been rambling. I love this episode. I can't even get my thoughts together because there's just been so much, but I freaking loved X-Men 97, guys. I'm so happy that I got to watch it, and I'm so happy that I got to watch it with you guys. And yeah, I guess I don't know when season 2 is supposed to come out, but I mean, you can bet that I'll be posting reactions to that too. So until next time, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. Peace out, everybody.